my, that's a lot of breath. I don't think I have any breath right now.
I'm taking most of my
How y'all doing tonight?
Excellent.
I'm sorry, I'm being all spaced out. My name's Imani. Huh? It's okay. All right.
Imani?
Imani, aka I manifest. Because that's what we do.
I manifest.
Beings, as gods, as goddesses, we manifest everything into our reality. So, this is like one of the last poems that I wrote. Hopefully it's not too heavy. Why does it hurt to breathe? Is it because we weren't taught how to properly? No one really taught me how to breathe in meditation. I'm just teaching myself how to refrain from these medications. Is it because the oxygen is constantly being removed from us? Is it the buildup in our nostrils from all the junk food I was eating the night prior causing mucus? Or is it because we're so focused on getting this money that we haven't had the slightest time of a few seconds to catch that breath that we so very need? We got various needs. Or maybe we're still trying to catch that breath as they're steady herding us into this rat race as we are being pushed into a maze over some little cheddar. And the cheddar is a trap. Hold up, what you doing in my trap house? Looking like a trapped mouse. We look at trapping as a necessity. There's two different rat races, and one isn't as blessed as thee, you see. One's a fairy tale, and one's based on a race basis, because shit still ain't sweet. Like Mickey and the castles of the princesses just chilling up in Disney. Yeah, well, many live in this fairy tale, but I can see the tales that the fairies bring to me. Better yet, bring the cheese if you're going to bring the tales to me. What you telling me? If you only in my rearview mirror, why you telling me? Give me my space, for my time to reflect. I just want to breathe. Now I digress.
Yeah.
She was deep for us. Let's go. Y'all funny. Alright. I got a couple other ones. Alright, this one, I've never performed this one before, so. Oh, excited. New shit. New shit.
Imani's in the house.
New shit. Yeah. This was called Torture. Alright.
Whoops.
Alright. I get what I did. It was a bit uncandid. So now I'm in the dark and feeling a bit unfriended. But it's your face I wish to see in every page of my book. But your absence is like a song with no hook. And if you're doing this just to hurt me, then shit is working. Taking a proven love away from me when I knew you want to stay from me got me hurting. I haven't been in the mood to do no flirting, cause if it ain't you, I ain't clocking in like a 9 to 5. I'm willing to put that work in, and I'll do it on your time. You elevate me, I feel high. Every time I take a hit of you when you're away, I picture us in the sky with the birds traveling hella miles. I picture us feeling fly, cause no lie, I'm an air sign, but with you, I'm feeling so fire. So please, now that we're back to earth, can you give me a chance to show you what it's worth? Forgiving this isn't always easiest, and I can understand that players fuck up, and I never thought I'd be the definition of that. In fact, I miss our times before this torture I put myself into. In fact, it's you whom I'd rather wrap myself into. Torture.
Yeah.
You cry.
Woo!
I'll give another one. Alright. I think that was good. Wait, alright, I got one more. Yeah. If we got time.
Oh, yeah. We'll make time. We'll manifest time.
Yeah, I like that. Right. Okay. Y'all said this one is called Painted Plate. Yeah, Painted Plate. I don't be making up my mind for the title, so I just, whatever.
That's a good word.
Alright. Forcing it down on purpose, just to purposely get sick of it. I had to sit on it because I could no longer stand the taste of the blood, as if the pressure was held tight, as if it couldn't get through with the band on. If we had a few more bands, what would we spend on it? Creating my plate is like the art that I paint. I had to dance around the fact it's the old me that I ain't. Feeling stronger, never taint. Those addictions no longer the need to rehabilitate. More tapped into a side whom only allows a space for me into creation. I'm in a situation. Growth requires you to lose things you can't keep. After all that I've had to cut, I'm no longer faded. In a new shop, still a place I have to protect with a sacred space. Like a home, I feel rooted. Knowing my roots will lead the way as they leaf a green trace. Young plants look up to me on how to bloom in new ways. And I show them with the actions of the words that I say and the food on my plate.
Okay.
Yeah.